Hello and welcome to Trojan Sports Now. I'm Jessica Phillips.
And I'm Seth Carpenter. Stick around as we bring you the latest news and scores from Troy Athletics. Trojan baseball is finally back, and it was quite the fiery return, as in each of their first 3 games, the Trojans scored double-digit runs. This explosive offense showed no signs of slowing down in Sunday's series finale against Northern Kentucky, despite a few early setbacks. Stuart Bradley has the highlights.
If you think an early 4-0 deficit is a big deal, you did not watch the same Trojan baseball. After clinching the series against Northern Kentucky with 3 straight games of 10-plus runs, Sunday's series finale was a slugfest. After getting down 4-0 in the top of the first, the Trojans answered back immediately with an Easton Kirk 3-run double, Kyle Mock sac fly, and a Will Sullivan RBI single, his first of 5 hits on the game.
We got off to a slow start. They jumped out 4-0. We responded. They took the lead back. I was really proud of our team for kind of staying after it.
Defensively was a little, the field was wet, a little shaky, ball was slippery, but we got together, regrouped, stayed short with our swings.
This 1-run lead would be quickly squashed as Northern Kentucky put 4 more runs on the board in the top of the second. And while the Trojans didn't answer back immediately, they came back hard. An Austin Garfalo 2-run blast would regain the lead for the Trojans and will be followed by a Drew Frederick homer just 2 batters later. Putting a cherry on top would be another one of Will Sullivan's 4 doubles, driving in 3 more of his 5 total RBIs. Add on 4 more runs in the 7th and 1 in the 8th, and the Trojans would be victorious by a score of 20-11.
So far, so good. I was, again, pleased with our ability to fight back in the game twice. We hadn't had that come up the first 3 games, and so I was really pleased to see the type of attitude our team had. We never got down. We kept playing well. And then when we got the lead, I thought we played better, and we really finished the game strong.
It's the mentality that everyone has in our team that we're not going to back down no matter what the situation or the score of the game. We're going to go out there and play our game.
Pitching-wise, Marquez Oates was given the win for his 2 1/3 innings of work, where he recorded 4 strikeouts. Catcher Caleb Bartler would finish his first series as starting catcher with a 2-for-4 performance with an RBI. That RBI was one of 67 in the first 4 games, being the most runs scored in the first 4 games in school history.
All these guys, this is the first weekend. We'll learn a lot more as we go. Don't know enough about our team yet to have the full answers, but really pleased with how we started this weekend.
Stuart Bradley, Troy, Trojan Vision Sports.
And the Trojan offense kept right on rolling on Wednesday as the team put up another double-digit performance to keep their spot at the top of the offensive standings. Stuart Bradley has the highlights from Wednesday's matchup against Jackson State.
A downpour of rain was not going to stop Troy and Jackson State from battling it out on the diamond Wednesday night. After getting their first run via a balk in the first inning, the Trojan bats remained silent while JSU jumped on Dalton Wilder in the third, scoring 5 runs in the inning. It wasn't until an inning later where a Logan Cerny home run gave the offense a much-needed spark.
We were down 5-1 in the 4th inning. We had not hit a ball hard really the whole game. Leading off that inning with a homer, it really seemed to lift our club up, gave us a little momentum. We ended up scoring 2 more in the inning, and then all of a sudden we started to swing the bat exceptionally well.
A now dented JSU lead and the bullpen keeping JSU's hitters at bay allowed Troy to battle back. Will Sullivan would smash a 2 RBI double on a 3-2 count to take a 6-5 lead in the 5th inning. Then a hitless Caleb Bartler would break through with an RBI double in the 6th, and then a 2 RBI double in the 7th, which followed up a Dalton Sigfield 2 RBI double, which more than doubled the Trojans' lead.
Our lineup 1 through 9 is really good. Not a lot of easy outs in the lineup. They're tough to pitch to. They did a good job early in the game of getting us off balance. We made some adjustments, and we really swung the bat well the last 5 innings.
Now with extensive run support, Lance Johnson and Tyson Ellis would pitch the final 3 innings to help secure a 14-5 victory. And while the offense picked themselves up for the second half of the game, the key to the game were the 6 relief pitchers that kept JSU scoreless for 6 innings.
Matt Snell did a great job coming out of the bullpen in the 3rd inning, got us out of that inning, pitched well in the 4th inning, and then we had decided from that point we were going to try to go an inning at a time until we could get to Lance Johnson in the 7th or the 8th. But Ryan Fultz did a great job 1, 2, 3 inning. DJ Wilkinson did a nice job, struck a couple guys out to get out of trouble. And then Lance came in and inherited a tough situation and did a really nice job navigating that. He was sharp in the 8th. And then Tyson pitched around a little bit of damage in the 9th and was able to score it. So we talk about 14 runs and homers and doubles, but we won the game on the mound tonight.
Leading the nation in doubles and tied for the most runs per game, Troy prepares for a weekend series versus Louisiana Tech.
And Mother Nature won the children's softball team's final game in the Troy Invitational on Sunday. Troy was scheduled to play Southern Miss to wrap up the home tournament, but rain washed the game out. Troy ended the Invitational with a 3-1 record, with wins against Kennesaw State, Purdue-Fort Wayne, and Eastern Illinois. Their only loss came against Southeast Missouri State.
And while the women's basketball team was on the road, the men's basketball team was at home against Louisiana Raging Cajuns in a close battle. The Trojans started off the game well, taking an early 8-3 advantage just 2 minutes and 32 seconds into the ball game. 6 minutes later, Louisiana went on a 29-9 run, taking a 32-17 advantage with 5 minutes and 22 seconds to play in the first half, and would take a 36-27 lead into halftime over the Trojans. And despite the 19 second half points from Ty Gordon and 50 total points in the second half, the Troy Trojans men's basketball program fell to Louisiana Raging Cajuns 81-77 Saturday night inside Trojan Arena. 4 Raging Cajuns reached double figures, and Louisiana shot 30 of 39 from the foul line for the game.
And the Trojan men's basketball team did not find a way to win on Thursday and dropped another crucial matchup, lowering their chances of making it into the conference tournament. Troy fell to Coastal Carolina 90-60 Thursday night at the HTC Center. The Trojans were plagued by 14 turnovers as Coastal Carolina turned the 14 turnovers into 19 points. Juniors Ty Gordon and Nick Stampley led the way for the Trojans, scoring 15 points and 14 points.
The women's basketball team was back in action in their next to last home game of the season Thursday night. What a defensive battle it was inside Trojan Arena Thursday night when the Troy women's basketball team takes a 77-59 victory over Little Rock. This win is keeping Troy in a tie for first place in the Sun Belt Conference standings with Coastal Carolina.
We're thankful for the win. Anytime you beat Little Rock, it's hard. Every game against them is a battle. And Little Rock did come out with a great game plan. They caused 7 turnovers as we tried to get the ball into the post in the first quarter. So we were thankful to be able to regain control, have very low turnovers after that. And so that just adds the emotion of us beating Little Rock and achieving our goal of winning this game.
Although Troy was exchanging shot for shot in the first half, both teams shot from around 30%. Number 35, Till Battle, led Little Rock with a game high of 24 points and 6 rebounds.
We were trading baskets with them. I mean, I'm disappointed with that. I'm disappointed that we were trading baskets. We weren't always giving the defensive effort we need to. We weren't communicating. We were kind of letting down at times. That's not the way you want to be looking at this time of year. But, hey, we have another chance on Saturday to make it right.
In the second half, Troy came out with more momentum and found their rhythm. With senior night coming up, the younger players want to send them out with a bang. One way by being outscoring Little Rock by 13 points in the second half compared to just 5 in the first.
We have 5 seniors. They've led us through some great times. The 3 that have been here the whole time since they were freshmen have more wins here than any other group that's ever won. I think they have 85 wins as Trojans. So we're really proud of them and just want to send them out in the best way possible with a big win.
Alexis Dodd hit her 7th double-double of the season. She led Troy with 16 points and a career high of 17 rebounds, helping Troy get closer to their goal.
The goal is to take each game. We have 4 left, one at a time, make sure we have no slip-ups, win each one, continue to get better each one. We want to be the most improved team in the Sun Belt from this Saturday to the end, and so we can go in the tournament as a number 1 seed, hopefully, and play our best.
Troy men's tennis team extended its winning streak to 3 matches with back-to-back wins on Saturday against Florida A&M and North Alabama. The Trojans defeated both schools by a score of 6-1 and improved its overall record to 5-3 on the year.
Despite a strong performance from Nicole Lorup, the Troy women's golf finished in a tie for 11th place in the spring opener at the Amelia Island Collegiate, which concluded Tuesday at the Amelia National Golf Club. Lorup finished in a three-way tie for third place at 3 under par over 54 holes. She finished just 2 shots off her third individual title of the year. Lorup now has 4 top 10 and 6 top 25 finishes in Troy. 6 tournaments this season. Troy is back in action Monday at the Islander Classic, hosted by Texas A&M Corpus Christi at the Corpus Country Club. Still to come on Troy Trojan Sports, we'll have a preview of Trojan baseball team's matchup against Louisiana Tech.
But first, I sat down with baseball's pitcher and Sunbelt Pitcher of the Week, Levi Thomas. Stick around for more Trojan Sports now.